welcome to another reaction live stream. So this is a World Cup reaction. Germany versus Cote d'Ivoire. The FIFA World Cup prediction. Who will win this game? I have to go with Cote d'Ivoire because they are my neighbors. They are my African brothers. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Not to 10K subscribers. Let's enjoy some football. Please subscribe. So my prediction is 1-0, 2-1. 2-1 win for Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire will win 2-1 next game. Let's enjoy it.
Please remain standing if you're able for the playing of the national anthem of
Cote d'Ivoire.
Veuillez rester debout si vous pouvez pour l'hymne
Cote d'Ivoire.
de Côte d'Ivoire.
Please guys, let's subscribe. Hopefully Cote d'Ivoire will win this game comfortably. Hopefully Cote d'Ivoire will win this game comfortably. I know majority of people will think that Germany will hit 7-0. This is Cote d'Ivoire. I keep telling people this is Cote d'Ivoire. This is not like sometimes. This is Cote d'Ivoire. Not Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. Guys, I'm telling you this is
Plenty of pride on show, visibly and vocally.
Die. Me too. Die. Ole. If only we could be such a good. And enjoy some so.
But who is it going to be? Is it a really difficult game to pick?
Julian
These
Nuggets,
two
man.
coaches, World Cup debutants, looking very serious about it, but also very ambitious about what they can do in this tournament. Now is the moment where they go eye to eye down the lines against their respective opponents, who they will be face to face with in a matter of moments. Beautiful day here in Toronto. Not too hot, but a lovely splash of sunshine to brighten the spirits and warm everybody up
game must be
ahead of a huge game in
He's about to the Lions of Taranga. That's Hardy.
to the lineup shortly, but first to the people in charge of proceedings. The man with the whistle is from Paraguay. A FIFA international referee for the last 7 years. The experience of big games in the Copa Libertadores and the Copa America. As ever, the VAR hub will be patrolling matters on screen and communicating their thoughts throughout. Antonio Garcia of Uruguay leads the team. Team news then, starting with Germany. The four-time winners were seven-time scorers on match day one, demolishing and disarming Davies' Curacao. The same starting 11 go again today, which includes Bayern Munich playmaker Jamal Musiala, and Kai Havertz, back to praise.
Last time Musiala.
Scored each of the last four major tournaments for Germany. Dennis Undav remains on the bench despite his
Musiala
2
star.
assists
Akwazi
from
bashaye
cameo
German.
as a substitute
Bushwell.
last time out.
Ehluli Cote d'Ivoire yashaya. Don't let us
Match
say.
winner Amad Diallo steps up to start today amid 5 changes from the end.
Yan diamond na lo
There's an
ntwana.
appearance of note for captain
Yan diamond
Paul
na.
who wins his
Lo.
106th
Na
cap,
Amad Diallo.
becoming the nation's 3rd highest appearance maker of all time, stepping ahead of Ivorian legend Didier Drogba. Sekou Fofana
Yan
and
diamond
Doyle,
na.
2 of those who drop out
Takbolo
for
ntwana.
booking
Yan
away
diamond.
from a ban, although Kessie
Kunile
was
simle
checked
ukuthi Amad
carefully in that
Diallo
regard
Ibrahim
too.
Sankara.
Antoine Bonny makes his full debut up top.
Ngifuna ukubuyela Yan diamond.
Yan Diamande and Cristiano
Yan diamond.
will be key. Well, the build-up is almost complete. 2 deep breaths and a final puff of the chest, and we can get cracking. Both sides are itching to get stuck into match day 2. There was a time when qualification from the group stages was a given for the German national team, but recent failures have proved that there is no room for complacency, even for the most established of nations. Cote d'Ivoire will relish the chance of upsetting the odds here and progressing into the knockout stages. Throughout one side, there's potential and unpredictability on the other. We are good to go in Toronto, and it will be Germany to start us.
3, 2, 1. Let's play football.
An encounter that could be
Bukalasu, bukala.
a very capable underdog.
Adjust this soft.
90 minutes from now, one side could take control of Group E. Germany in
Sini
the
attack
opening
kanjani?
seconds, trying to be that
Sini
side
attack kanjani?
to Kai Havertz. Havertz is sort of player is, can finish. He's obviously got incredible quality.
And
But is he going to be ruthless in front of net? That is a big question for Germany.
let me enjoy this
Really historically
football game.
wonderful finishers up top.
Guys, I can't broadcast this game because I'll get copyrighted. I don't want my channel to be taken down, so you have to watch me react to this game. So I will update you with the stuff. Nah, no, God. They don't like that feelings. They got it for volleyball. Sweet and all the
On the bench, but it's a sort of almost false 9 formation that's
Why they
worked
fine?
well for them so well in match day 1.
If you know Amad Diallo is the menu.
Terrific talent. Sometimes people aren't quite sure where to put him in a lineup.
Guys, let's subscribe to the stream. Let's like and subscribe. Yeah, hello, let's go. Die. Please.
Successful with that, no striker. Very early goals and extremely late goals have been a bit of a theme of late of these finals.
Yeah, please guys subscribe.
Toes from the
Please
offense
subscribe to the
until the
channel.
very end too. Just a few days ago we were here
Felix
witnessing
Namche.
Ghana
Do you know Felix Namche?
grab victory against Panama with very close to the final kick of the game.
That's not in Chifane, because it's in the field.
Dr. Beck looking for Leroy Sané, one of the more experienced in the German ranks. Back to Joshua Kimmich,
Oh,
captain
the
of the
fucking is
side.
in the road, repel.
2 assists in the
I will touch you.
3-1 victory
Nah,
over
get
Curacao.
man.
Pavlovic, who was key to just keeping everything ticking in the middle of the park in that game.
Boa, Ale, te bafana.
Diamande ruffling some feathers a moment ago to set them on their way. Here he is again.
Why te
Options
bafana?
aplenty gathering in the middle.
Why te bafana? Let us
Won't
run.
squirm to anyone in Ivory Coast colours.
Let me just add this.
Advantage played it, bounces away from Musiala, all the way back to Yaya Fofana in the Cote d'Ivoire goal. already an example at either end of the attacking prowess that we should see plenty of today.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, but we know that obviously in Cote d'Ivoire, we talk about their defensive solidarity is quite something. 10 World Cup qualifying games, not a single goal conceded. Coach high regards as one of the all-time 11 African players. Gives you an idea how good the goalkeeper Cote is. Such a remarkable rate of defensive play in qualifying. So strong back. We've got a fair few who can cause trouble going forward, as we're seeing in the offside flag here will prevent them from having a corner. Brilliant. He just needs a half a yard trying to pick out somebody making a run in the box. There was a couple of bodies there for Cote d'Ivoire. The pace and strength is certainly evident. For a moment he was holding his groin area there, but then went down to tweak the ankle perhaps, so we'll keep an eye on him to run the rule over his welfare in the coming moments. Not quite moving at 100% as that's melted away by Fofana.
Let me check.
Look totally happy.
Who made it?
The kind of player though who can again seemingly be drifting around and then suddenly can produce something spectacular. Did not concede a goal, as you say, in their 10 qualifying matches. They play as a back four, sometimes a back three, helped out by a dogged, disciplined defensive midfield setup as well. May have to be patient to break this side down. To Schlotterbeck, who scored his first international goal on match day 1. Here to Manuel Neuer. Today's his 21st World Cup appearance. Most of it goalkeeper. Player who wasn't involved in qualifying because he hung up his international gloves when tested out in retirement for the finals. Fofana suddenly looked up and saw Kai Havertz closing it down.
Look at some of the best left back.
Every day in the Serengeti and Kruger.
So important that as talented as Germany marry up the ability with the intensity. Right against a side like this. Ronnie, not much support here, so he's going to travel with it himself. Put down now by Diomande, who somehow squeezed through a gap that didn't seem to be there. Ronnie's ball in.
Oh, fez fatiar como for.
I guess you.
Passava.
It's loose. There's Germany as a result. Luciano able to go through the gears.
Nice.
Rocking it through to someone else who can shift in Luciano. He scored 3 times in his last 6 caps as well. Former Manchester City winger. Playing his trade in Galatasaray these days in Turkey.
There certainly some suggestions when he made the move to Galatasaray that may be at the end of his international career, but he had an absolutely outstanding season. Here he is, performing well with Germany.
Diamante. Just now. Get on and handling with Felix Mencher, who is hard to get past in the German midfield.
stop when he has a go at goal, by the way, as well, as you can see. It's Curacao. A super opener, his second international goal, the other one in a Nations League away draw against Hungary 18 months or so ago. The German throw, despite the protests.
But you see this subscribe button, hit the subscribe button and the like. And share this live video to more people.
Daniel Brown. Rolls to Havertz, who tried a little dip touch, which was just deflected away from Florian Wirtz.
I'm following the see the win.
Worked hard to win it back.
Well, you know about my chance.
Pavlovic. Punched on by Metcher. In by Kimmich. There is. Leave it away by Yaya Fofana. Havertz showing his physical presence in the air. What a wonderful ball in to Havertz, and both of the gets on the end of it, gets in front of the shoulder of the defender, gets a decent header down. The goalkeeper's backpedaling a bit, so it makes it a little bit more difficult for Fofana to make the save. If it was right in the corner, I don't think he would have got it. Four goals in his last three caps for Kai Havertz. Including a couple in the last game.
Player from the Mutna,
Played in qualifying at all due to injury. There is a knock here for Nico Schlotterbeck.
Guys, we think Schlotterbeck is a
Here's another look at
Real Madrid type.
Brilliantly done. Comes off his shoulder a little bit.
We think he will
Follows the
bench
goalkeeper. You just see
maybe
as he backpedals. Get quite the spring on it. There's
Carreras,
no chances.
I don't even think Carreras is a complete player. Yan Diamant. Yan Diamant. Yan Diamant.
Frustrated, perhaps didn't do better with that one. Musiala is sent crashing to the ground. Waterbeck is definitely struggling. Shake off that knock.
So they say, hey, like, if I get
The last thing he wants at the moment is the ball, but he has it. Not to do anything too clever with it. He's not at all happy at the moment.
Oh, we let him move.
Defensive work.
C'est pas un peu move. No. Diamant. C'est un peu
Looking
grave.
for some
Yeah,
goal, which he
really
gets.
fast.
They have plenty forward here on the strike of Grissom. It was Wilfred Singo who put plenty behind that. Yeah, does he ever? I mean, it's a really good strike. He hits it well. He's blocked by the Germans as they close down. But that little bit of half space, half yard, was able to get on the end of it. Really nice strike. Decent challenges. Oh, that's Schlotterbeck, isn't it? That's what he might have picked up that knock. Still trying to shake that off. Carrying on for now. As indeed our Germany here with Pavlovic. giving chase.
Oh.
And for once is the 4 goals. Germany send out a couple of very able replacements in Antonio Rudiger and Valdemar Anton.
Very
Warm up in case he is unable to carry on. It looked like that ankle took a bit of a jarring in that coming together. Yeah, they haven't made it. First time looking for Gislan Konar. Slotterbeck returns. Good grimace. It's a World Cup, you do not come off. It's absolutely necessary, so he's going to give it a few minutes to see how he manages on that left ankle. Takes his place in a Germany side which has won their last 10 matches across all competitions coming into today. Their best such run since 12 victories in a row in the late 70s, early 80s. Continuing feeling that they are part of the World Cup winning conversation as they gallop forward here looking for Havertz and Sané. Daniel Brown, someone to watch on that Germany left-hand side, scoring his first senior international goal and picking up an assist on match day 1. Just turned 23 as well in the last few days. Pavlovic.
Guys, move.
Taken down beautifully and fired narrowly wide by Jamal Musiala, who is so dangerous in that kind of position.
There had some decent looks already. Germany, good ball possession, good movement, good control of the ball. Gets a half a step here on the Cote d'Ivoire defenders. Gets a decent shot and it wasn't far off that post of Fofana.
Strike.
Thumbs up all round. Very nearly nestling the bottom corner. Another player who played no part in qualifying, Jamal Musiala, because he was out with a broken leg and dislocated ankle sustained at the Club World Cup last summer. Turned to action in January after just short of 200 days on the sidelines. His first 90 minutes in March, so another player who's up to speed by now, but relatively fresh and certainly showed against Curacao.
Guys, I don't know where I see many tattoo.
Cote d'Ivoire wanting a free kick, but it's a German throw-in instead.
I know it's not the most quality phone, so you won't see it properly. But now it's currently 18 minutes. And it's 0-0. Germany 0, Cote d'Ivoire 0.
Pavlovic back to Tan. Has it again from Kimmich. To Ben. Pace picked up. Well, Nathaniel Brown to try and slot it through, but it's alert goalkeeping from Fofana. Cote d'Ivoire have never progressed beyond the group stages of the FIFA World Cup. They're playing at their fourth edition of the finals, their first since 2014. Taking part in 2006 and 2010. 10 qualifiers ended up in 8 victories and just 1 defeat. 8 victories and 2 draws, I should say, qualifying. Beaten side and didn't concede either. Standing up to the early German pressure well here. That's a little loose. Mitchell can hit them. He well and truly can hit them. Maybe the deflection saved Cote d'Ivoire on that occasion.
Yeah, closed down very quickly, as we've seen in many occasions already in this match as well. I mentioned with a decent strike. Here's a corner from Germany.
Which is going to be taken by Nathaniel Brown. A signal that his teammates will understand in terms of what's coming next. To the ball, but Fofana's lost it. It's Pavlovic who's with him, and it's given as a goal.
He fouled. No, he fouled.
Or is it?
He fouled.
I think it might actually be a case of
If
the
a
goalkeeper
Bambi.
being bailed out here.
I'm going to be honest with you, from the first sight of that, I just think that's poor goalkeeping. He needs to be much stronger than that, Dave. I think that it's a decent ball in for sure, and then I think it's just a challenge against the goalkeeper. Against Pavlovic. Very, very difficult one. Goalkeepers are well protected, as we know, and as a former goalkeeper, I have to say that I would find myself in a fortunate position if that was given a foul.
Proud.
Well, I think had it gone in, it would have been an own goal by Fofana rather than an international goal for Pavlovic. Now, for a goalkeeper that's highly rated, his body shape and his way he's dealt with that has to be better. Balance, center of gravity was in all the wrong positions to be able to deal with that properly. The referee here just making sure that Cote d'Ivoire players don't take it upon themselves here to have a hydration break of their own or take on any tactical notes from Emma's Faye, because of course in this edition of the World Cup finals, the goalkeeper is treated, it is not meant to be seen as a signal for everyone to have a break. Just to make sure that injuries are genuine, which I think maybe on this case there was a knock for Fofana to deal with. Pavlovic still asking the question about how that isn't
I think the keeper was
German
poor
opener.
in the ball.
course, all of the interpretation of the referee. Watching the assistant, didn't look as though he gave the call, and it was a kind of a strange decision by the referee. He actually pointed, it looked as though it was a goal that he was giving, but it turns out a foul against the goalkeeper, Fofana. Early warning to the African side. From Pavlovic. Shottebeku seems to be okay now. For that knock to the ankle. Meche. Sane. Playing that half a yard for a cross. Pavlovic with a touch, which gives Kimmich a bit of extra work to do, and finally gives Neuer the ball. He's not seen that for a little while. And with that, we will pause the first hydration break here in Toronto today.
Where are we going? So who are we playing? Local crew. They're legit. They play win or go home. They haven't done what in 30 years. How many people know about this? Everybody knows. Ils n'ont jamais perdu. Desde el 96, avant l'arrivée des téléphones portables. Desde que la gente usaba teléfonos, desde que salieron los CDs. Depuis l'époque où il fallait souffler des cartons dans les jeux vidéo. Quand va triquer ce marque? Most of it. From wanting to have, deciding to do it, meaning to create, make life happen with payments on your terms.
While the world is watching, you could be playing. It's on all 104 matches with World Sports Betting. Choose from hundreds of live and free match markets every game. Cash in early with the Revelation 2-up feature. A stand chance to win your share of a massive 20 million rand in cash and prizes with our exciting Predictors and free-to-play penalty shootout. Bet the boys to bring it home with World Sports Betting. Bet responsibly. Bet with World Sports Betting.
There's this guy having a stroke. He pushed one button. One. And I'm already on my way.
Driving to a client meeting, a stone hits my windscreen. Luckily, I had momentum insurance.
You know, girls, not all car insurance is created equal.
Let's subscribe.
That's cheap, baby. Yaga yaga. She call me party starter. Gen Z president, that's strata. Girlfriend, I'm a dip, I'm a swag. Yaga yaga. Party starter.
Moment of note in this first half so far, that effort from Alexander Pavlovic, ruled out for a foul. He's actually had the most touches in the game so far, 36 in the opening 24 or so minutes, completing all of his 34 passes, which is the kind of player he is, isn't he? Really controlling the middle of the park, making things happen. So many people interested in the game today. The president of the Cameroonian Football Federation, Samuel Eto'o, known of course to many of us as one of the greatest strikers of his generation. Over 100 caps, over 50 goals, and a CV full of success. Getting 4 league titles across Spain and Italy, and 3 Champions League crowns, and 2 AFCON winners' medals as well. Lots of ability watching on from the stands, as well as actually playing this game between these two nations. Very frustrated to see that goal without Julian Nagelsmann. To Germany head coach in September 2023. Now has a deal running through till after the next European Championships. Guided Germany to the Euro 2024 quarterfinals, the Nations League semi-finals.
Yeah.
Tracking where sides might go next if they were to qualify for the knockouts and who they might face. It's still a bit early to be really doing that, but with a real shout to proceeding. Here's Diamande, lovely ball over. Where's it going? It's going.
Yes! Batshelile Cote d'Ivoire. Batshelile Cote d'Ivoire. Ibatshelile Cote d'Ivoire. That's in Cote d'Ivoire. 1-0. 1 Cote d'Ivoire. Batshelile Cote d'Ivoire. I told them about Cote d'Ivoire that this team doesn't play.
We're looking for someone to take charge.
The team lays down. Not the one young man. Batshelile Cote d'Ivoire. Not a team jolly today. That's hard. It's not a Cote d'Ivoire.
But this time he gets the ball right into the dangerous area. And Kessier gets it into the back of that after a good block by the Germans and a great opportunity.
Cote d'Ivoire, I told them about Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire just scored a goal against Germany. The team scored 7 goals in the game. Now Cote d'Ivoire is leading. Africa is winning.
But that's the threat that
Please subscribe.
And they've got on the board first here and a bit of a surprise in Toronto.
Cote d'Ivoire. And the last will not win that. No, put out this red way. Is that way?
As a nation, they have never won 2 matches at a single edition of the World Cup finals. They have the lead. Thanks to beautifully strike towards goal.
Can't follow Rudiger. After all the German
press, all the German play, all the German patience.
Guys, please subscribe.
It's Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire does good goal. Please sub up. What's going on, Rudiger?
Rudiger, once again going through his warm-up routine. Not sure what the signal was there from Schlotterbeck towards the bench. He is still struggling.
Sign 2. Mouth fell for me, though. German. Look at what it's fighting down.
Those on the field need to be on their toes as well as.
We're losing. He's gone.
Strong in the challenge, driving
Diamande.
always looking for that.
Diamande, from
Diamande. Cristiano to Kosovo. Chance to attack the box once again. Kessier hovering. I'm surprised that they're giving Diamande as much space. Kimmich is just not close enough to him. He doesn't fancy a one-on-one duel with Diamande.
Cote d'Ivoire is leading this game. I told people that Cote d'Ivoire will win this game. Not like they haven't won it yet, but
here he is with Joshua Kimmich. Both the two of them play in Germany. In terms of club football, Kimmich with Bayern Munich, Diamande with RB Leipzig.
Cote d'Ivoire is currently in this game. So
Diamande was Bundesliga Rookie of the
yeah,
Year.
Joshua
Kimmich was saying in the week a year ago, anyone knew
Yeah,
who he was. Now everyone knows who he is. Including Kimmich in a big way. Lovely touch to bring it down. Schlotterbeck though. Heading it away from Bonnie. He didn't give up the fight.
Guys, let's subscribe.
Session of that goal from the Cote d'Ivoire
16
captain.
goal for Cote d'Ivoire.
Kessier. Means that Germany are now
They
8
did
matches
Barcelona.
without a clean sheet as they
They
were
a few games. Wow.
1934 to 1954 when 9 World Cup matches without keeping the
Rakube
opposition
sithi lamhamba
out.
kahle ukuthi England winile phela amathimba la winile lo into mafakile oh inkinga beyilona ngeSpain Spain
Bright start to the game in some ways, but a sour note. Julian Nagelsmann in the last few minutes.
That decision for Banner to big turning point in this first half.
Spain Mattia Portugal
Julian Nagelsmann is still just 38 years young. He's head coach of the World Cup. He's the youngest German head coach ever at a World Cup. The record of Franz Beckenbauer, who was just 40 in the 1986 version. Only around 16 months younger than Manuel Neuer, who's out of retirement to play.
He hasn't had an awful lot to do in this tournament. Neuer said pick the ball out of the net a couple times. No chance on either one. Cote d'Ivoire, a little deflection over top of him. Nice that that country was able to have a moment in that center.
Konando
A moment for Oliver Baumann as well, one of the substitute goalkeepers who played every minute of qualifying. The only German player to do so as the tournament finals edge closer. Well, Neuer it was who got the chance for the gloves. Here's the goal.
Brilliantly worked. Put it in a dangerous area. It looked as the chance might have gone.
Matela ngathi le
He
i-44
just
le
comes in late and bangs
le
it.
yashaya
Second
lephinde phela ingubithe kukhona ukuthi asikhombe
Saturday back to
indlela ephuma ngayo Portugal Senegal Morocco lephinde kwasikhombe angithi South Africa
once
because they
again.
don't have players who can compete against Germany.
Towards Havertz, but I thought it was going to bobble through towards Fofana. And like we're doing, taking no chances. Performed well in a struggling Wolverhampton side in the English Premier League before moving to Turkey to join Besiktas in January.
How? Mount foul. Welcome. Naleo bayifake Lolito World Cup. Bayidlalisa. Ngisho speed. It's the World Cup time. It's the World Cup time.
Siala hovering. Worked it well.
Well,
For a moment it looked like it was going to escape from them. Pavlovic. Just tumbling. Finish under pressure.
yay, yay, yay.
He goes to ground as
That's right.
Dubois gallop forward. Diamande for Bonnie. Looking to bend it. Manuel Neuer watched it all the way into the gloves.
Germany's got to be very careful on these breaks because they're attacking with numbers on the counter-attack when they lose possession.
Let's almost half time.
Saves comfortably.
It is almost half time. And Portugal is really playing well.
Challenge, but a fair one to achieve.
Even if it is a foul, it's not a penalty.
Diamande calling for it. And it's Sangare who collects.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, he lost it. Was he fouled?
Foul!
The game's allowed to go.
He fouled! Oh. Oh.
Germany
Oh.
have It's interesting officiating because it looked as though there was a foul
It's
right
foul.
there. The
Oh.
referee gets a good look at it. Let's play continue.
Oh,
Sure,
Bob.
he wasn't sure who the contact was initiated by.
Let's not play this around.
Decision after the fact that he waves the ball off. That was a little bit strange, I have to admit. I suppose the first thing to pick out of that is, in the end, it's the right call, isn't it? It was a foul. Just imagine there was a bit of communication maybe from the assistants to just confirm to the referee that there was contact there. There was contact there as well. Musiala. The officials are certainly going to let play run a little bit because obviously they've got the backup of VAR. They missed something, so they don't want to all play back quickly. And there's a good look at the finish, which was found the back of the net for the second time for Germany. Both of them disallowed.
Mas eu não quero me dizer que ele vai.
Over the ball here. A fair bit of height to aim for. Made it in. Schlotterbeck had a swing. And up and away.
Eu amo a tiar, bueno, que estás muy shy, lo.
Away of note, perhaps.
Shy. Oh, no puedo andar.
But strong defending as well to stop Amantialo in his tracks.
Too slow, man. What am I telling you about his boy, man?
Last few minutes of the first half here.
Oh, I want him to come.
Both sides giving it everything. Musiala. It's what it did. And there were bodies thrown in the way. So in the end, the only thing conceded is a corner.
Let's go, lad. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Precise your touch has to be out of your feet. It looks as though the shot's going to be getting on target. Goes down by 3 with the ball there so quickly. Deflection and another corner for Germany.
Number.
Diamante back here for Cote d'Ivoire. Fighting for it. The strike hits a fair field in the crowd before it is dug away to safety.
When I like what you for, look at that. So I check.
Just halted momentarily. So
Put it in there, we
check.
see.
On we go as Musiala is prevented from getting possession. Super feet, missing out. Now Diamante. Taking on Brown, who's just for a moment over on this near side. Worth noting at this point that only one side has conceded the opening goal at this FIFA World Cup finals and gone on to win. Was Korea Republic matchday 1, behind to Czechia.
That is a
Emerging
plan.
victorious by 2-1. Germany more than capable of a recovery, of course, and with plenty of time in which to find their feet in front of goal. Interesting they brought Brown over to this side because Gibbs was struggling against Diamante, I have to say. It looks as though they're going to stick with that. She's now moved over to the left back position.
And why balance por la lula so?
Brown steps in and steps forwards. Of course, he is so effective going forward as well as being part of a
Jikukunda.
Yes, and when he makes those runs forward, they're going to switch over here again. Just going to move back into the right back situation. Diamante standing at about an 8 foot space. Electrifying this first half. Ronnie held it up really well. Ball whipped off his toes, says the referee, and he'll roll the way of Florian Wirtz. Diamante, he tiptoed along the line and just about managed to keep it in.
Tukakonani.
Ronnie would have been for their only attempt on target at the half so far. The 10th-minute header from Kai Havertz. Sane. Took a few to stop him.
Now you're your man. Seven minutes. Just
We're going to play at least 7 minutes of additional time at the end of this half. It's Mitchell. Sane. Away from Kuna. Ankpadu sending it behind. Kimmich. On its way in. Sonu away. Norris Schlotterbeck. Havertz trying to make it his. Mitchell with a powerful effort. Repelled by Kosunu. Now a chance to gallop clear by Wilfried Singer. For a while showed a clean pair of heels to Germany. But for Felix Mitchell, displayed his athleticism.
Yeah, Mitchell showing some pace there. It was going to be an interesting track meet between the two of them. It looked good in build-up and possession. And then product, wondered about that coming into this tournament. It was going to be the talisman up front that would be able to regularly score goals, or whether they're going to have to mix it around. And so far, they've found it difficult to find the back of that legally.
Schlotterbeck. Beautifully done for Brown, who is trying to tuck it into the path of Havertz, it would seem. Martino trying to win the ball, having to be a little careful. Germany saying he wasn't. Julian Nagelsmann leading the calls for a penalty or free kick on the cusp of the area from the touchline.
Yeah, let's have a look as he comes in the box. It looks as though if there was any contact, it was outside the box. Took a step. See how it goes down. He's well placed. I think he got that one right.
Just adds to the frustration, though, doesn't it, from their point of view? Building when they've had a fairly control in this half.
Yeah, they'll feel as though they're a little hard done by. You got to forget that when you get back in the game.
Bedlale wena.
Cote d'Ivoire looking to step up the pace. With a corner of their own after some terrific work from Bonnie, who's been a really good focal point for them so far.
He has. And here's another look at the foul potentially on the top of the box. And if there was a foul, it was outside the box. Here's the referee's angle on it. But not a penalty.
Cote d'Ivoire corner.
Petit court.
Everyone back for Germany here this time. Hogged away easily by Brown. Owen being counted down. He's getting dangerously close to the point where patience runs out. Diamande. Just relished this first half, hasn't he? Staying as wide as he can and often getting one-on-one with his German opponent. Cristiano stepping up the pace, trying to get it back. Diamande's onto it. Clever dancing feet of his, looking to do some damage and then working hard defensively too.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, he's going to be one of those players, I think, at the end of this tournament, potentially that the world's going to know much better and how dangerous he actually can be. Given Germany fits in the first half at times.
Striking the hand of Agbadou there, but will probably fall into the category from years ago of ball to hand. It's Havertz. Pavlovic. Forcefully helped off the ball by Amad Diallo, who's physically not one of the game's big hitters, but put up a good
That's
fight there. It's Pavlovic, and again from Brown. Steps Cotonou. Five players brought into this Cote d'Ivoire starting lineup today. Space for Mecha. Whether it was a cushioned touch for Havertz or he was trying to take it with him, only he will know. Back on defensive watch. Mecha, Musiala.
That's going to concede.
Kimmich. Lovely feet. Vince dancing through and then just trying to poke it. Pass for VOIRE. Just ran out of steam at the back of the moment. That is half time.
So live, guess
The feeling is one of frustration. As we reach the break, Frank Kessier has finished the
But
difference.
this is correct.
Germany enjoying it.
So as expected, I knew that Cote d'Ivoire will dominate this game and they will win this game. So I'm just trying to keep a low voice because my parents are sleeping. So I knew that Cote d'Ivoire will dominate this game and they will lead. And my prediction is going well so far. Knowing that Cote d'Ivoire will win this game, it means that they will qualify for the round of 32. So currently it's 0, Germany 1, Cote d'Ivoire. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. So waiting for the second half. Currently we're waiting for the second half. Then after the game ends, the stream will end. Now I just want to play just few games before the stream ends. I will play a few games before the stream ends. YouTube games. Yes, YouTube have already added games at the YouTube, blah 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 blah. So yeah. Now let's game now. Guys, yeah, please subscribe to the channel. You have to subscribe. My goal this year is just to reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. This is my year goal. 10,000 subscribers only. So right now, just want to wash dishes. So bye bye. Yeah, yeah. Currently it's half time, so it is 1-0. Currently it's half time. So we'll get back to the game. Currently it's half time. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel. Hopefully COTE will win this game. Hopefully COTE will win this game and make Africa proud. Mark? Sorry guys, the phone just fell. I'm already missing the second half of the game. Guys, I'm already missing the second half, so I'm just trying to clean up fast. Now we go on match the COTE game. Please just make sure that you subscribe. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Let's go to the game. I'm just going to get that.
Kind of situation you have to be patient with Germany, but you also have to keep the pace high, don't you? Yeah, you certainly do. Expecting Germany to step it up. Only won one of their last 9 World Cup matches when they've been behind at half-time. Against Sweden in 2018. Will keep it alive. Havertz trying to spin in.
Got someone rotating the screen.
Just ran out.
Let's go.
Diallo as well.
Let's just fight, guys. It's the 45 minutes, 53 minutes character fight. Hopefully we score another goal. Look at that.
Really is collecting from Issy.
Yeah.
Run Brown, who just got a turn to it. Found a way through. Lost control of it. Touch wasn't quite tight enough. Yeah, that was exactly the problem. Good play again this side. First half we saw more play probably going to on the left. It's coming down the right hand side with a lot of space. The touch got away from him. The chance goes missing. Great example of how Metcher is so important defensively too for the Germans. Corner is a hefty one. Diamante taking the law and in the Pavlovic into his own hands. Very neatly straight into the path of Diallo. It's picked up here by Singer. Two people in the actually understand. Superintendent, you are not sure which category you were in. But you guys are lecture. You certainly haven't started this second half in the way you would expect. Playing the polished football that you associate with that shirt. Bodies in the middle. Diallo joining. Brown perhaps just did enough to put him off. Regathered here by Singer. What is the output of this code? Now to Diallo to Singer once again. Sangare decides to set off. And again. It's going to land at the feet of Diamante, who's done pretty much everything else right today, other than that. Now the coach looking upon there, thinking that's not a bad chance at all.
Guys, remember that I will be live tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be by Monday. Tomorrow at 6. Usually I'm live at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So by Monday I'll be live at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Those are my
updates all time. Yeah, so that will be live. So make sure to catch me there and please subscribe.
Musiala, who's just peeled away.
Rudiger.
Rudiger fancy this. Well, from there, from him, that would have been special had it found the top corner.
Yeah, and I think that was a good opportunity to take those chances. But just make put the ball, think about a little bit, because there's been some times I think Germany could have pulled the trigger from distance, quite that far as, but shows you the ability he has in a strike. But just really surprising from the German side. Looks susceptible even defensively. Offensively, they've just been
Antonio Rudiger, 3 international goals in 84 caps, including today. So perhaps asking a fair bit to score from there. But you only really remember them if they go in. It's Pavlovic. Back for Rudiger. And all 3 of the matches at the 2022 World Cup finals. Manuel Neuer. 3 minutes those 3 played. Sané. Havertz in the middle. A few others as well. Captain Kimmich. Seems no more up than away. Here's Musiala, just taken away from him by Amad Diallo.
change is imminent for Germany. 3 on the sideline waiting to come into this game.
Will change the attacking dynamic for sure. Once we've seen this German corner. Kimmich, Fofana comfortable. Havertz on the ground. So he will get some attention. The attention is turning to the sidelines. A bump in the crowd. So the first to leave the field as Havertz is picking himself up is Leroy Sané. We're going to see Pavlovic exit. Musiala as well. And appearing for 3 to join the action. Let's see how that changes things. Interesting to see Musiala taken off. Someone who generally so often turn to. Counts for foul but no whistle. Cote d'Ivoire emerge with it. Ritz. Singo is down here, but Germany will continue, as is their right. The strike from levelling only just on, just keeps on rising. Kessier not too happy with the fact that the game was allowed to go.
Looked like a foul. Still looks like a foul. The newcomer. The pitch early wasn't seen by the referee. Cote d'Ivoire a little upset with that. See what kind of reaction we'll see from the Germans now with those changes. Good opportunity for the players coming on.
In the meantime, it's the mandate to Singo back on his feet. Set up Amad Diallo.
Nunca porque se le fue un poco feo.
Last time out.
Tipo, Italian tape.
As it stands, Cote d'Ivoire will be 6 points from 6. 2 wins from 2. Into the knockout stages. Germany with a fair bit of time to change that though. Leveling. Havertz. They were tight to him. Fair bit of physical play going on, a fair bit allowed to go. Singo sees that off the head of Unda.
Good defensive work by Singo. Falling in up and he's on it. Give him a little bit of time to adjust his feet. Safely put that one out for another German corner.
Germany do now have a striker on the field in Dennis Unda. 7 goals in his last 7 caps. One of those trying to make his presence felt in the middle here. Fafana came and missed it. And he's relieved to see it bounce the wrong side of the post from Germany's point of view.
They stick up for crosses, take the pressure off his defender. This one he doesn't really get anywhere near it. Havertz at the back post, couldn't direct that one on target.
The openings are there sporadically. Not being taken by the 4-time world champions. Germany 10th in the current FIFA World Rankings. Cote d'Ivoire sitting in 34th spot. They were as high as 12th back in 2013. Time, of course, Germany have been number 1 before. Body strewn across the field here. Amiri, who's only just come on, has stayed down. While a couple of others have regathered themselves. Leveling will be Fafana's.
Good shot from the goalkeeper. Falling off his defender, it's easy grab from in the end, but panic stations without a shout. Here's a little look here. Here they're knocking on a knee, but he seems to be okay.
Player who played under Germany boss Julian Nagelsmann at Hoffenheim in the first team and in the youth team. His first international start for Germany, March of 2025, which was his first German cap for some 4.5 years. Back from Brown for Tar. Brown. Peeled away nicely there to find some room. Ultimately to win Germany a corner.
A little bit better from Germany, a little more energy for sure. It's a decent passes. Looking for that one penetrating pass to break open for the ball. Tough cookie to crack.
A little bit of sorting out to do here in the middle. Has been a physical game so far.
Chegamos do ano.
And Gabriel Benitez, the referee, allowing as much to go as he can. Fafana electing to punch this time. And he stayed down.
Doesn't subscribe.
Free kick wasn't given to his goalkeeper for this. Fofana, like I said, he's not afraid to come for crosses. You don't honestly see an awful lot in that. In fact, if anything, it was contact with the player. So now, German fans aren't happy. This referee's not letting a lot of that physical activity go, is certainly when it comes to the goalkeeper. Anything touched on Fofana has been called, and that's got to be incredibly frustrating for Germany. Must say the head coach, a determined and positive character who said pre-tournament, I'm not going to the United States for a holiday. I'm a competitor. My objective is to go as far as possible. Why not win it, he says. Why not indeed? He said at least 5 games, which are pretty amazing and certainly capable. Ball in towards Havertz, and under! There's the response that you'd expect from a side of this stature. And from a player who can really affect the game.
Thomas Muller.
And those who've seen it and done it plenty of times before cheer a goal that Germany really needed. Did they ever? All that is brilliantly played. The first time you can probably criticize Cote for not picking up men, but from that distance, with the quality that he has from there, he's not going to miss. Fofana makes himself as big as possible, but he finds the top of the net. And the substitutes have made an impact pretty quickly. Nagelsmann obviously delighted and a bit of relief as well.
But hopefully the ball come back.
In his last 8 laps, 8 goals. And what from here, I wonder? Certainly, Messer's smiles and the crowd and Nagelsmann on the touchline. Maybe feel this is a platform from which Germany can build. Some might say that's what happens when you have a striker on the field. You wonder why he didn't start. It's Havertz. It's bounced off Singo and Fofana just about gathers. There's going to be something special like that from Germany to break down this side. And it was special. A great cross.
In the 17 minutes.
The tiny finish was great. We have around 20 minutes for one of these sides to try and win the game. Most of the play throughout has been going towards the Cote d'Ivoire goal. Kimmich trying to take the eye of the needle towards Florian Wirtz. A nice ball and a cushioned cross which nearly fell to goal scorer Unaf. Goal from the German substitute, the first attempt on target in the second half from either side. And with the scores level, we will break for the hydration break in the second half in Toronto.
So the questions gave.
Bag the hottest exclusive casino games with Betway.
Everything can wait because the FIFA World Cup is here. Broadcast in 7 local languages, bringing our African voices to the world's greatest stage. All 104 matches live, only on SuperSport, Africa's home of football.
Era quality, era finish. Measure twice,
Maybe twice.
count once.
Count once.
Lefty loose,
Righty tight.
Oh, babe, your dad would be so proud.
I know.
In the reveal party, Moose, we've been watching this baby so long, gonna celebrate it faster. Okay, Moose, so good. Moose? It's a boy. I'm gonna have a son, Moose. Okay, I love you. I love you too, Moose.
When life doesn't go to plan, stay on top of your finances with your free
Can
credit
somebody-
report. TSFOR, best friend for your finances.
Well, I think Gijima.
15 minutes of the 90 remain. Whatever is tagged on to the end.
Guys, this will be 2 hours stream. So please, it is
Fresh-legged.
remember I stream about 25 minutes and I
Particularly in an attacking sense.
ended the stream because my friend challenged me in FIFA. So
Steps Fofana on a yellow card.
this is me preparing for
One of 3 players
the
in the
2 hours
Cote d'Ivoire
stream.
ranks who would be suspended for the last group game if they were booked again today. Haven't seen a card here yet this afternoon in the 76 minutes we played. Crowd of over 43,000 here. Full house inside the Toronto Stadium. People have enjoyed what they've seen so far, largely, albeit supporters from either side will want to see a winner for their respective nation. Was he fouled? Referee says no. Cote d'Ivoire with Singo.
Well,
Underneath that one, it's leveling. Tar steps forward here, looking for Viets. German options flooding forward. Nice swift turn from Brown. Gesson now to lead the counter charge. Helped by Diamande. All forward in this Cote d'Ivoire counter. Make that 5 now. Diamande has moved over to this right-hand side. He's been very quiet the second half, considering how busy he was in the first half and all the space that he had. They managed to close that down Germany well. He shifted over on the right-hand side. Find some space, take on Brown this time as opposed to Kimmich most of the time in the first half.
Is to see them on this FIFA skateboard. So is that where's the second? It's the second.
Happy to slow it down. You know, good possession and just drawing the foul from Mitchell.
Oh, come back with Tamad. Again, game with Tamad. Yes, striker is in
drawing the contact. Wonder if we'll see Nick Voltamada.
Mad. Nick Voltamada. 10%.
Germany look to change things up once more.
Ciao.
Imposing
Oh,
figure.
Mondays
ball through, fended off by Viets and Tar.
You man.
Grabbing his hamstring. Infuriating the German players by rolling back onto the field, but he's got an issue here that needs sorting out.
Here goes
This having a go at the fourth official, but in all honesty, he would want his player to do exactly the same thing. In a case like this, you want to get treatment on the field, you don't want to be just running off and leaving yourself short. Actually, smart play by the to come back in the field to play, although frustrating as it is. Battle against Harrison seemed very strong in possession and
play
there goes the hamstring. They just had to walk the ball out of play, didn't they? Knowing he needed some help. He has left the field. Substituting, frantically prepared. Looks like it's going to be Kela Doué. But for now, Cote d'Ivoire down to 10. That struck the referee. He was heading towards Mitchell. Referee's not making a lot of friends amongst the German fans, that's for sure. He's just in amongst it. Even when it hits him, they're going to give him a boo. Tough job, though. He's doing an okay job for the most part. Although I still will go back on that one goal by it was disallowed for Germany on the goalkeeper Fofana. I thought was a bit soft. Here's a Dingra. Cote d'Ivoire with Fofana ahead of him. Evan Gesson as well. Breaks kindly for him. Half with Diamande here. The numbers firmly in Germany's favour. Foul by Viets. On a player heavily linked with Vince's club, Liverpool. Diamande. We'll see on for the stricken Wilfred Singer. Looks in a fair bit of pain. He will know if that's serious. Very little coming back in a hurry from a hamstring problem. We wish him well. It's awful to see a player leave World Cup match like this in obvious distress. The most obvious one of this tournament so far, Canada's Ismail Kone. What was otherwise a terrific day for his nation. And towards Guesson, dealt with by Tar.
Carlos defending and he's very good at it. You're going to have to do something very special to break that down. And there's a Singu who's devastated from what looks to be a muscle pull hamstring.
So innocuous, wasn't it, as well?
So was Kone's for Canada. Very strange. The result was tragic.
Very busy in the middle. Up and away by Havertz. Might have shut the arm of Doué in the box. As it is, they've worked it out, Germany, until Seko Fofana got stuck in. Here he is again, swiveling and hitting one. With a fair bit of venom. Duff. Just thinking there about what might have been for him.
Second effort for Diamande to win that possession back. Looks a little bit tired, I have to say.
He's going to be replaced here. Nicolas Pepe. More experienced replacement for a player who's really caught the eye at times today. And in match day one and throughout the season. Saying that he plays every game in memory of his younger sister who passed away a year ago, aged just 15, spurring him on to succeed. It's the end for Kai Havertz with Leon Goretzka, his replacement. Pepe. 5 minutes to play. That's whatever is added on. More than enough time for the outcome to be altered here. Strong and direct. So often just has that eye for goal.
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot from anywhere. Obviously with the confidence of the first goal.
Yeah, check on fine.
In general, might not have a shot. Some very good, interesting momentum changes in this game as well.
Please guys, double check the screen to like.
Substitutes that come on for both
Double
sides.
check
Now both
the screen to like and please subscribe to the channel.
Important substitutes themselves for players that were tiring, legs who were getting heavy, and that's probably why we didn't see much of the
Check the screen to like and
legless, but
please subscribe to the channel. It's in the 86 minutes. 1
to
44
start the next
1
Germany game. Mighty scored today. 26 minutes last time out, scored one and set up two.
So please guys, subscribe.
Bit of a
After the
talking
game
to
ends, I will be playing some games,
his staff as well.
YouTube games.
Lundam incidentally celebrates his 30th birthday on the day of the final. You often look for moments like that. But maybe a lot of football to be played before that.
Foul. Ah.
Foul on Mitchell. We mentioned about it's a lot of football to play, but watch teams in the past have gone on to do well in tournaments. They grow into games. You don't necessarily have to play brilliant football right out of the gate. You just have to work yourself into it. Become efficient as the tournament goes on. Saw a good example 4 years ago with Argentina losing the opening game to Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
And for Brown, let it clear away from Seko Fofana.
Hip,
The break.
hip, hip,
Pepe
hip,
with plenty
hip,
of room.
hip,
We can
pass
switch
it in.
for the middle maybe. And there's plenty of space here.
Oh, man.
Why did they hit it? Stephen Adingra. You have the game at your feet. So easy to say from up here, but it seemed such a simple decision to make. It really did, and the whole stadium was expecting a shot. Certainly maybe the first time right out because the ball was brilliantly played onto him for a right shot, right-footed shot, and he just decided to take a touch of that opportunity closed down quickly. He's holding his hands to his head at the moment, just thinking exactly that. Imagine. World Cup goes in your hero. Fitz. Fine save for Fofana. A really strong hand to claw that one away. Brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeping. That's why his coach thinks he's one of the best, if not the best, African goalkeeper of all time.
African goalkeeper, you won no Williams.
A few concerning moments today at times, but that was
Bravo, oh, they were they call this should have been a goal.
great body shape, the way he
That should have been a
to it.
goal.
It was really well struck. Talk about it's the World Cup. You're going to be a hero if you strike it.
This guy's subscribe, please subscribe to this page.
The goalkeeper was up to it. Must be done by Gesson. This is Seko Fofana with Pepe, a very willing runner, but two in German colours doing likewise. I tell you what.
Bravo. Cote d'Ivoire should have won this game. Cote d'Ivoire should have won this game. Comfortably.
Who wants to win it here?
Cote d'Ivoire should have won this game.
Both sides going for it as the clock ticks down.
Cote d'Ivoire should have won this game. I mean, they're not a good team. For me, genuinely, they're not a good team. They're not a good team.
Well struck.
Look, check.
Breakaway here. This is where it could have all changed for Cote d'Ivoire. Could have been later on much better.
Oh la la.
German colours to look for. Amiri! And he tried to place it, but he didn't get enough on it and didn't get the right angle into the corner. Yeah, he decided to go with the side foot, but he just couldn't open himself up quite enough to get this on net in the bottom corner. In the end, it's a comfortable save for Fofana. This is end-to-end. Who's going to be the winner? Well, substitutes have had a big stay.
And I did say this, but Cote d'Ivoire will dominate this game.
This would have the 21st goal
Cote d'Ivoire have a
scored by a
better team
substitute at this
than
World
Germany.
Cup finals. There were only
Which you're saying
23
now.
goals by substitutes in the group stage
They
of the
win
last
3-0,
World Cup.
4-0. Here's Cote d'Ivoire.
Nations here have only played one game so far. Plenty more potential interventions to
Please
come.
look South Africa, this is Cote d'Ivoire.
Etcher. Here eventually to Kimmich. Into the 6 additional minutes. And Fofana once again playing comfortably.
Hopefully, let's show me time. Because we play Zala, man.
Forward to Kessie. It's Cote d'Ivoire ball.
Guys, let's start we have
Just
food.
grab
2 hours
right leg.
in
That
the
will be a
stream.
real
Like it's 2
concern.
hours in the stream.
He
So
was
let's subscribe. It's only 5
really
minutes
bit of a
left
nasty one
for the game to end.
for overtaking Didier Drogba in terms of caps today for Cote d'Ivoire. A big day for him, and he scored, of course. Free kick for the foul on Fitz.
I think Germany should at least get a draw in this. Not Germany. Cote d'Ivoire at least they should get a draw into this game. Because the team that they will be playing next is Curacao or what, which is a weakest team. They will win that game and then qualify.
Rudiger. It's
I'm gonna remove one.
touch for Brown. He was searching for Undav.
Good German. Green.
It's again.
Good one down.
Neary hovering to help.
Yeah.
Good German.
Ah,
Picture.
offside.
Whizzing it into Undav!
Offside.
Off to the bench to make his mark.
Offside.
And quite possibly grab all 3 points to send Germany through to the knockout stages. Cote d'Ivoire in front in the first half and behind right at the
Offside,
end.
yeah. Ngiyenza
He is the German game changer. That's a world-class finish. This
Oh,
touch,
no,
this
no,
pass is
you can see
literally
his
leaped
knee.
into him. And the touch was perfect. And the shot was like a split second after the touch that was laid into him. It sets up the second touch. And the finish is difficult for the goalkeeper Fofana because he hits it so brilliantly well with power from close range. Onside. What a goal that is. That is top quality finishing from the substitute that has changed
Germany deserve to
everything for
win in the
Germany.
game though. I deserve to win. Then me la po Germany will win with her. The case.
He has had to sit on the bench
Germany
and
case,
watch
I'm not
from the
winning with
start
her.
of both games, and he's affected both when he's come on.
It's Germany.
And Cote d'Ivoire
I'm not winning with her.
very much at
What
what
the
might be.
I'm
In
not winning with
particular,
her.
Simon Adingra.
I bet you see it.
This touch is just
Yeah, we have
just
to
taken
time.
over how good it is. It's just absolutely whistled into him. He shapes up, just opens himself up a little bit, and the touch was perfect. It sets up the finish. Is there time for Cote d'Ivoire to get back into this match? They'll be absolutely devastated. A game that they played very well in. Might come away with nothing.
I believe Germany will win the league. Ingaphuma mu group stage mara ngeke win. I thought they will Germany.
Frustration at not being played at times.
Limit the one that will continent.
Screaming for it to start when Germany play next. Now you'd be a brave coach not to start him in the next match. You really would.
Mara deserve Germany will win the game.
Possession. Thick, muscular,
Germany deserve to win the game.
and most importantly,
But
finish.
That's it.
Germany just want the whistle.
This side is Lulu.
Full time. After the embarrassment of
The
group
Russian
stage exits in Russia and Qatar, the knockout stage is beckoned
Betul lah
for
dengan
Germany in 2026.
This is the friend
With
right?
a game to spare
Saya mana?
two.
Oh, betul lah. Ni aku macam suka ni saya suka
Dug
ni.
in against Cote d'Ivoire. And it's substitute Dennis
I'm gonna say that.
makes the difference.
Yeah, I say.
Germany 2, Cote d'Ivoire 1.
I'm gonna say. If I say. You must have this. I'm gonna have somebody. I haven't seen that.
I think kerana belum file sini. Kita pun asli so.
What are they?
Ono ukathu ngasha straight win la. Cote d'Ivoire strong.
Getting the job done. Some great drama.
The Yisha.
They were probing and probing, and it was only a matter of
Avoid. Avoid.
Focus on lose a little bit of balance and our focus. And when you play with against a team like Germany, they don't need a lot of
Germany
chances.
doesn't
We
really
have our
deserve to win
chances
this
with
game.
them to keep. They did it.
Germany have won 2 by 1.
talk between yourself as well as promoter about
2 German,
maintaining the
1
momentum and the intensity under conditions like this.
on
Yes, of
Cote
course.
d'Ivoire. Germany
You gotta
doesn't
maintain
deserve to win
your
this game.
momentum. You also gotta maintain the focus.
And with
The
this
game is
performance, I
like
don't think they will win the World Cup.
85
I
minutes
don't
left,
even
that
count them in the
time was still
quarterfinals. They will get
they were
eliminated.
until the 80 minutes, but
I think Germany
also
will
come
win
with
the
a change.
World
I
Cup.
don't know if it was the right change, but that's a choice of the coach, and I believe that we have the chance.
Let's just play some few games, then I will end the stream.
Take our chance when Germany
Let's just play a few games, then I will be ending the stream.
Kwanza kashona thanks kuleli ayikisasa ngizindweni
to make
hamba
substitutions.
ngidla phone
The time of bringing a player on and the time of bringing a player on, especially in a tight game which is very technical.
Let's just play a few games, guys, and then
Say when do they make the change? Do they
we'll end the stream.
But as the game went on, of Ivory Coast dropped it. And they started to make those technical changes. But when you come in
Let's just
at a game
play
that
some
is
few
at a
games,
high
then I'll be
intensity,
ending the
high
stream,
quality,
guys.
it's difficult to adjust. And I thought the substitutions disrupted the rhythm of Ivory Coast.
All right, we're going to just remind you of the goals that were scored in this encounter and break it down after the break.
In the first game.
So they play just 2 games, then I'll understand. Ngafuna ngaphuma la ngidlala manje. Because
welcome to Multi-Choice City. Are you sure Sarah is the best that we can get? I'll show you around. You're very lucky, Sarah. Very lucky.
this is a basketball game.
Yeah, it's approved. It is again approved.
Bulala.
Awezi ngitholile ngibona basikho ku-Google because lesi sisemuva le izimali yonke ngiyidala. Ngitholile alibitha kamba manje alibitha kamba manje ngale athola kangaka.
Oh, I'm corremos.
Era classe sua mental. Kube ijameni kuyi kubona hada tota bale topni gali yeli fe mun yula
Guys, let's move on to another game. Let's just move on to another game.
why la ba sale mfuni maya mala bile kuwa kitwe lala mfuni maya maya na ayani mfuni lala teni jina mwisho
Lee. Formula One is a sport, Mos. Yo, guys, it's sport. Breakfast, you name it breakfast beverage, slowly. Breakfast beverage. Beverage is one. Because I'm just smart. YouTube are really smart about it in this kind of games. Fast food. Noodles. Fast food. Name a fast food brand.
Business.
Fast food brand.
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's.
What do I know?
Yin then.
Because
Yin then.
I eat them.
Yin then.
KFC.
KFC, man.
And my father being possessed. Yes. I'll copy it up.
Cleanly. You have 6 stress against 5 letters with letters that are in the correct spot with 10 green. Snow. Nice.
Balance out. Violet, blue, green, red to keep me out the sea. Violet, blue, green, red to keep me out the sea. That's how I just feel.
Guys, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe.
Yep, is it official? The funds are being processed.
Wow.
That's how I just feel.
She made a mistake.
when the files are being processed. Let me get this test. Even now.
If Abraham was, I am. This is the dumbest game I have ever played. Guys, let me check this game first before I end the stream. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. It has been your boy, Len Masero. We had a wonderful stream. We had highs and lows. Where I was watching Cote d'Ivoire versus Germany, where Germany won the game 2-1. In my opinion, I didn't think that the Germany would win this game. I didn't, even you could tell by the game, they did not deserve to win this game. But you know how football is, it can change very fast. But congratulations to Germany. Cote d'Ivoire will still qualify. Yeah, it was a nice game. So catch me tomorrow again. Catch me guys tomorrow again at 6 p.m. As 11 and 1 p.m. I won't be live because I'll be at church. So please guys, make sure to catch me live. Make sure to turn on those notification bells. Make sure to subscribe. And it has been your boy, Len Marcelo. Hopefully guys will meet. You know what? God first. God loves you. God loves me. God loves everyone. Be safe, be humble, and continue the journey. And one more important thing, keep hustling, because in this life you only live once. So thank you guys. Go to 10K subscribers. Hopeful in the mighty name of Jesus, it is done. Amen.